Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GB Gaming. This is Bane, and of course we're carrying on our Patreon campaign. I'm sorry for the delay, but it's been a pretty busy time, so I did want to carry this on and obviously get back to you guys. We have some choices that have been made by you guys. One, which was interesting, was Khan got shot down in the last episode, and with his death I decided, rather than write Khan out of the storyline as one of our Patreon subscribers, I thought I would actually do what would happen to a Space Marine if they survive the battle somehow, and that is because he's served a distinction. He was such an honourable Space Marine pilot, and he was an ace. They are going to intern him into a venerable dreadnought. So we've got a venerable dreadnought for Khan. So this will now become Khan 1984. So there you go, Khan. You are now a venerable dreadnought for your years of service, and hopefully you won't die again. I think if you die again, dude, that's it. I can't save you. Also, in addition, I did say that I would look at what other options we have. We did say we get a Land Raider Redeemer, Land Raider Prometheus we've got coming in as well. So I think in this light, what we will do. This comes with 2 flame storm cannons, 2 assault cannons, and a storm bolter. That doesn't sound right. That's what we're on. That's 8 heavy bolters and a storm bolter. That sounds like a Land Raider Crusader, isn't it? No, that is 8 heavy bolters and a storm bolter. It's an interesting anti-infantry vehicle. But I think we will have possibly a Land Raider Redeemer as well. But let's have a look at what else you guys chose. So Imperial Space Marines is replaced with Fire Drakes. So if we go back, we have some Imperial Space Marines. There they are. So these guys are going to become Fire Drakes, which I can't see. Where are they? They are Salamander Fire Drakes. Salamander Fire Drakes, by the way, are disgustingly good. Obviously we'll give them a Land Raider as well. Because they all carry heavy flamers, so and they have power fists, so they're really, really good at getting in close. And to be fair, our Imperial Space Marines have done their job, you know, over time. So we can't change anymore, I don't think. So should we keep those? We'll retire these. I think we'll retire these. So we'll disband our Imperial Space Marine squads. It's okay to disband things. So there goes our Imperial Space Marine squads. And we can buy some more Fire Drakes now. And also, I did say I would name this after another Patreon member. So this squad of Fire Drakes will be led by none other than, and I did do this fairly, Caesar's Legion. So Caesar, you are now in charge. So you will again be a leader, if you like, of men. And again, guys, keep voting. This is how you can become part of the campaign. So we've got Caesar's Legion in there now. So we've got me. Hi. We have Caesar's Legion. We've got some normal Fire Drakes. We have Sergeant Snake Plissken with his Cyclone Squad. We have, not forgetting, Khan and Shadowslily. So we have quite a good selection. Let's just see. I think, are we nearly full? We're nearly full. We can get more walkers, we can get some more vehicles. It is tempting to bring some bikes back in, but I did say that we would consider. Oh look, we've got anti-aircraft units now. Maybe that will be a thing. Maybe we need some anti-aircraft. I don't know. Maybe the Orcs have loads of flyers. Perhaps we'll bring a hunter in, maybe, or a stalker. I like stalkers. You see, they're quite cool. Oh, decisions. They're both worth the same points. Perhaps we'll bring some anti-air units in. I'm not sure how many we can put. I think that's our limit. And we are still keeping our Banesword and our Warhammer Scout Titan that we earned as gifts to support us. So we've got a kind of defensive line in this mission. We need to hold the squares. The Orcs will be attacking us en masse. So this is really about entrenching ourselves along the line. So let's start by getting me into position. I'm going to be the Lord Commander, so I'm going to hold the background there, as any good Marine should. And then we'll put Caesar holding the northern quadrant. So Caesar, you're going to have with you, we'll put a Hellfire Dreadnought in support there. And some Land Raider Achilles as well. We'll have, where's old Plissken? Where are you, Plissken? We'll have Sergeant Snake Plissken. Plissken, we're going to get you to hold the bottom flank here, so you're going to be really important down there. And we'll give you a Land Raider Achilles. We'll give you the Banesword as well. So you've got the Banesword down there. And then the centre will be held by Shadow as well as Khan, who will work as a team to hold the front line. And we'll give you maybe, because there's a lot of anti-armour there, we'll give you a Land Raider Crusader and a Helios. We'll put our anti-air unit in the middle there. And we'll divvy up the rest of you. So a Vindicator at the bottom, Vindicator at the top. And then it's a case of deploying all these assault squads. So the Terminator assault squads obviously need to be near the front on each section. We've got another Terminator assault squad here to support Snake. Assault cannon ones will be there. We've got a couple of these, so we can spread all these out. A lot of Terminators, which is good. Then we'll give, there's a squad of Fire Drakes there because that's what Caesar is. We'll give a squad of Fire Drakes here, a squad of Fire Drakes here, and then we'll just spread out. And I think that's another assault squad, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're there. So that's our deployment. Let's find out if it works out. Hopefully they'll come from this side, I'm guessing. We'll see. Oh, the Fire Drake's burning away. Look at that. The Gretchen don't stand a chance. Oh, we lost a thunder fire already early on. Didn't protect him well enough. Started on Khan. Lots of damage coming in there. It's an interesting first wave. Oh, it's not finished. Taking down their death tread. Oh. I think Snake, your end seems to take the brunt there. We need to deal with that. We will look to. We can't reinforce at the moment, sadly. Moving our Helldrakes up. I'm not sure yet what their plans are here. I think we need to move our Warhound to a position where it can be very sort of helpful. Shadow's going to get in and just take out these Gretchen in his ironclad. Khan will take out, hopefully, oh, I don't know if he will. We'll try and take out these Gretchen. Didn't quite pull it off. Thunderfire will help out though, finish them off actually. Then we've got our Land Raider Crusaders, which is going to finish off these Gretchen. Assault Squad will move up, as will my other Assault Squad. Gonna try and get rid of some of the chaff from the middle. But all in all, the centre's not looking too bad at the moment. Let's try and take out this with our Thunderfire, which we do, and then we're going to move. Or do we move, or do we... This is when I don't think moving up, so... Is it a good idea? We'll try it. What can go wrong? Caesar's going to come into the battle. So I think that's all we can muster. I don't know if we're able to. Can we purchase anything? We can't purchase anything at the moment. So that's our. I think that's our turn. I don't think we have anything else at the moment. That's us done. So we'll move to the next turn. See what the orcs throw back at us. Hitting our wall of Terminators and defences here, so don't have a lot of chance. Not great for the orcs, if I'm being honest with you. Caesar is getting happy with his troops, I feel here. I don't want to get too confident, but it feels like we are in a position to push a counter-attack. Which is never a bad thing. We do have some units spread out, but I mean the north is looking pretty safe. Try and take out this truck. Don't really want to waste the Terminators, but I think we're going to have to. Bane sword firing. And perhaps we'll bring our fire drakes down here. There's a lot of boys there. A lot of boys, but I think... Is that Mega Armored Knobs there? That is. Ooh. I feel like we're in this position where we need to kind of split our forces down the south. Maybe give them support in a little while. We're taking the orc hovels. I think we're in a good position again, so let's try and move up. And I think again, have we reached our... Maybe we've reached our turn here. Oh no, one more unit. I think we'll get these guys to wait so they won't sleep. Certainly more in a way. Trying to take out our fire drakes. The normal boys really can't stand up to our sort of Terminators here, so we're holding. A lot of dreads coming. So this is how the battlefield lies. These fire drakes are pretty much in trouble at the moment unless we get some support. So Shadow's going to come down, do what he does best. Kick ass and take names. The north is looking interesting, but we can deal with it. So let's take out these storm boys. Seeing what damage we can do across this. I would love to hit the battle fortress, but I think the sensible thing to do is hit this kill burst now. Bring these fire drakes back to deal with this, and I think oh, we'll take this kill blaster out. Didn't. These guys are slightly wounded, so we might lose some Terminators in this fight. Caesar's gonna have to be very, very careful now. So Caesar's flank is pretty much all fired. I think we're in an interesting position. I'm not sure what our best course of action is at the moment with this flank here. I think these Terminators are in trouble. We need to pull them back. But that does leave Caesar out on the flank alone. So I don't want to keep turning characters in Dreadnoughts. It would be so bad. Everyone's going to be like, Bane, what have you done? You've got everyone killed. Ooh. Take out a wounded one, I guess. This can do literally no damage against anything because I bought it for anti-air, thinking there'll be aircraft for some reason. Looks like Snake may come up to the aid of Khan though at the moment because his attack wins next. So if we bring him, let's bring him up. Using his men to catch the enemy by surprise. Well done, Snake. Reasonable position here. We've got more men, 8 Norks on the way, but I think again we've covered ourselves pretty well here. I'm going to send some reinforcements up to Caesar's rank. That's the best thing we can do. And then I'm just going to hold the middle. That's what I do as a leader. So turn 4. Fire drakes burning at him. Contact was seen as filth made. Really? We know that. That's kind of been the whole story really so far. Again, I think we're going to hold these kind of out of ground now. rest and recuperate our men, get their morale back up. We will start moving our Warhound up to support in other areas. But generally, I think we've done well here. Well done, men. Need to reinforce some of these squads up here, but I think we'll do that. I think you have to be kind of careful in this game that if you push too deep too quickly, you can get yourself in a pretty awkward position. So, you know, this is more of a defensive mission anyway, so we kind of want to be in that position. I do, however, want to strike down the enemy. Those fire drakes definitely need reinforcement. Somehow, I'm not sure how, the Battle Fortress survived my first initial hits, so there we are. I think we're kind of there for the minute, aren't we? Let's end the turn again. See what the orcs do. That's it. They've got nothing left. Really? Maybe this is the end. Maybe we have done enough. With all our legions of Terminators that we now possess in our squads. Obviously, our veteran units that have spent years fighting. And then a Stomper turns up. Oh dear God. Well, that's a lot of super heavies that have just showed up. So, yeah. This could get interesting in the centre ground. We may lose our squadron of Land Raiders here. I think that's going to be a possibility. Let's retreat that. I'm really not even sure where to begin in this centre flank. This is like completely unexpected. We can't hurt that. We can hurt that. I hate to put Khan in this position really, but it has to be done. Shadow's not scared though, he's not brave. Let's do an opening shot into some of these Gargants. Shadow's getting well into it, which I like to see. The Gargant we can hurt. Stalker is absolutely frigging. You're just useless. I feel like you're a waste of points. I feel like I should get rid of you somehow. Can't hurt the Gargant. Can hurt that. Can finish that. Can't finish any of these off, but they can hold the line. However, Snake might be able to come to the rescue. Okay, Khan, it's your time to shine. Knocking some health off the Gargant. We do have a Titan left though. It's really going to get messy down here in the centre. And we may lose some of our units, but I'm willing to take that risk. In the north though, we're just going to reinforce while we can. Caesar did do a lot of fighting in that last round, so I think it's fair that we try and rush up our troops and reinforce them where we can. God knows we need some. And I think, again, who's this? This is the Salamanders. They can't, the Fire Drakes cannot do anything in a way. They're just, can these guys hurt? No, they'll get hurt. They can hurt this though. I think we're at the end. It's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Okay, we're in a good position here. Let's end the turn. Weather the storm. There goes one of our land raiders. Shadowslily is now under attack. So we do have some purchasing to do. We lost a land raider there. See, I really do want to redeem her, but I don't think that's going to be helpful to us at this point. Like, we could get a whirlwind, might be helpful to us. How much, you know, whirlwinds aren't fantastic, but they're not bad. Raise back with las cannons. Could we get another Predator Annihilator? Another Vindicator. Helios' las cannons, a whirlwind launcher, and more las cannons. So we got the Helios launcher. So what is good about the Hyperion launcher? So 1 to 3, attack strength 30. This is attack strength 35. This is 20% armor boosting. This is 10%. I feel like the Helios is the best choice, if I'm being honest with you. Like, the Helios is basically a whirlwind. So, or more walkers. Because I can't really say that our walkers, our dreadnoughts, have let us down so far. We do need some more anti-tank, so I'm thinking... some more ironclads. Let's purchase another ironclad. Let's get some more units in there. Let's disband this and purchase more reinforcements for the centre in terms of ironclads. I really like the idea of having more dreadnoughts. They're just so good and versatile. We're not going to be able to do anything this turn, but they're going to be able to help us longer on, so we'll be ready. Come on, Warhound. Khan does it. Khan, I hope I've made you feel better about this, because you've just honoured yourself. You just killed a Gargant as a vulnerable dreadnought. You should now be known as... We will change your name actually from Khan 94 to Khan the Destroyer. There you go. Khan has become legend in one game. Shadowslily is also going to wreck face as well. Watch this. Come on, Shadow. Shadowslily, master of the blade. Your Shadow is the master of the blade. Shadow, you've been a real trooper for us the entire series. I can't even begin to say how much damage you have done. So, ladies and gentlemen, we lost a little bit of footage, I noticed, but we have finished and cleared out the orcs. I really have nothing left. So, as I was saying, Shadow's been a real trooper for us. What you missed, basically, guys, was me just killing the stompers here, and then that was it. The orcs didn't attack after that, so I just kind of skipped ahead a little bit. So, Khan the Destroyer, Shadowslily, Master of the Blade have really won the day, if you like. So, congratulations to them, and I think we have total victory now. So, we are close to liberating Tartarus High. Fracker is defeated, but his followers remain. Now, we must scour their taint from the area, go on the offensive, and mop up the orc forces. Our scouts have spotted clusters of Xenos driven mad by the loss of their leader. These may prove especially hostile, purging with extreme prejudice. So, kind of have to get ready to purge in this mission. So, we're actually going to... It looks like the same kind of map, actually. Except this time we'll be the ones attacking and taking them from the outskirts. Upgrade wise, we've not really, I don't think, got anything other than Devastators and Multimills, but they're not really going to help us because we've got better fins. So I think what I may do is upgrade the Vindicators, give you the choice of you guys choosing which kind of land raider you like for the Vindicators to go up to. And maybe we'll replace, I like the Hellfire, but I think it could be better, so maybe we'll replace the Hellfire with something more close combat oriented, so I'll give you the choice of that as well. Infantry wise, we've got one unit of fire drakes. For some reason I can't give a transport to, so again I'll replace that one unit because we have a lot of fire drakes already with a Terminator squad of your choice as well. So you've got a few more choices to come. There's nothing really purchase wise that's that different at this point now, worth getting, I don't feel. So there is the Storm Eagle, but again I'm not too worried about having the Storm Eagle. So we'll call that basically our choices. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I'm sorry we lost a little bit of footage. I don't know why Bandicam's done that, but it has. And we'll deploy for the next mission. I'll put the choices up very soon. But once again, I want to say a shout out to Caesar's Legion, Shadowslily, Khan, and Snake Plissken, our valiant squad leaders, and from myself, Bane, as always. I am signing out and seeing you guys in the next episode.